Welcome to Death Valley.
Today we're going to be exploring the lowest, hottest, driest, and largest national park in the continental US, Death Valley National Park. Located in Eastern California, only about 2 hours from Las Vegas, it's pretty easy to get to with a rental car from the Vegas airport, with plenty of places to sleep along the way. I spent the night in Pahrump, Nevada, about an hour from Las Vegas where I picked up my rental car, and then only about 45 minutes into the park. As soon as you enter the park from Nevada, there's a pay station where you can purchase your park pass for the day. It's $30, which gives you 7 days in the park. If you have an America the Beautiful annual pass, you don't have to stop here. Then it was straight to our first stop, Zabriskie Point. It's the first lookout on the road in, and when the weather is cooler in the winter months, there are some great hiking trails here.
We're just at sea level here, according to this sign, and we're headed into Badwater Basin, so going below sea level. Should be pretty cool and pretty hot.
Our next stop was to go far first, since it was already getting late in the day. We've never been very good at starting early, so straight to the lowest point in North America.
The sign said they didn't recommend that you walk on here after 10 a.m. and it is just past 12 in the afternoon. The sun is right up above us. But we've got our sunscreen on, light colors, big hat, and a lot of water as well. Just had an electrolyte. Feeling good. We're not alone. Lots of people taking the risk. Just before we got out of the car, the thermometer in the car said that it was 101 degrees Fahrenheit. So, balmy. It's definitely hot, but one of the strangest things is when you take your sunglasses off, which I don't recommend. It's so bright. The white is like shining, obviously reflecting the sun, and it's blinding. It's so bright. There's not that many people here now. We kind of have it to ourselves, but it's really, you don't even get the scale of like how flat and how large it is until like someone is standing. So cool, it's so quiet. No birds. And even though the road through the park is just here, behind me, you don't even hear the cars. Incredible. Didn't feel like I was sweating when I took my hat off, and definitely sweating.
Next up, we headed down this dirt road towards Natural Bridge. We had a small rental car and it handled it just fine. From the parking lot, it's a very short walk to reach the Natural Bridge, a rock formation that arches over the path through the canyon.
Followed the unsealed road, a little bit bumpy, but the rental car made it just fine, to Natural Bridge. It's like a little parking lot, and then it's 0.3 miles to see the Natural Bridge. Kind of steep. It needs to be worth it. Lots of water, and again, reapplied sunscreen. It's now 103 degrees. It doesn't feel so hot. The dry heat is wonderful. So beautiful. Nice to be in the shade of the arch, the natural bridge. It's very cool. It's hard to walk on this. It's like really soft, almost like sandy pebbles and stuff. But it's so worth it. Look at this place. It's amazing. Well worth it. While it's well worth stopping just to go to the Natural Bridge, another reason to stop is for the view of Badwater Basin. This is better than the original place we stopped. Welcome to the Devil's Golf Course. Lots of golf jokes being made by everyone who gets out of the car. It is, of course, not a golf course, but it's full of these ancient, like, salt formations that look like stalagmites, stalactites, I don't know, whichever is the one that comes out of the ground. Or like fossils. It's incredible. They're hard, you can walk along them. And it says on the sign that if on a hot day you should be able to like hear a sort of cracking sound, and it's 106 degrees. And I don't hear any cracking. But it's still pretty cool. It's so vast. Every landscape here is just, it feels endless. It's so cool. And then you're surrounded by these colorful mountains, which we'll get closer to in our next stop, the Artist's Palette.
Next up, we headed along the 9-mile Artist's Drive, a scenic road that takes you past the colorful mountains at the Artist's Palette. We were getting pretty hot at this point, but there was one more stop on this road, so we ate some of our sandwiches in the air conditioning of the car and then headed into Golden Canyon to get a look at red cathedral rocks. The canyon here was one of my favorites. The rock formations were so interesting, and there were so many different colors. At this point, we were feeling a little too hot, so when we stopped at the visitor center in Furnace Creek, it made sense that the thermometer was now reading 110 degrees Fahrenheit. But thankfully, we didn't need any gas because wow, was it expensive. Inside the visitor center, the incredibly nice and very helpful staff pointed us towards one last stop before leaving the park.
The Mesquite Sand Dunes are the last stop of the day, and they are so beautiful. You can see them as you kind of like come on the highway. Wow, so cool.
I love learning about these dunes, so named for all of the mesquite trees that you see scattered around the sand. These trees are known for their unique twisted shapes caused by the shifting sands of the dunes. The trees have to grow in this unusual way to avoid being buried. What a great story of resilience.
Yeah. This is the view, look. Our last stop here at Hell's Gate, we've come a few miles sort of like up out of the basin, and it's already so much cooler. Probably not that much cooler, but it feels, I don't feel like I'm burning. So one last view back over the national park. It's been such an amazing day. Well worth it, even in the heat. We still got to see so much. I got a little emotional at the Artist's Palette. Just so much gratitude for being here. So cool. Highly recommend it. Make sure that you stop in at the Furnace Creek Visitor Center. You get a map. Although we sort of did half of the stuff before we went into the visitor center, it was still really great to get the map and see a little bit more of the park. We wouldn't have gone over to the dunes if we hadn't stopped at the park. The rangers are so helpful. It's one of the few places I believe that you can get like a year pass if you're going to be visiting a bunch of other, or probably like 3 parks in a year. You save a little bit of money.
A day in Death Valley at these temperatures was more than enough. I would love to come back during the cooler months to do some hiking and camping in the area, but if you want to see the national park and you don't want to hike, then a day is enough time to see a ton of the park. We spent the night back in Nevada in the town of Beatty with the donkeys and some ice-cold beers. I hope you enjoyed exploring Death Valley with me. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up and let me know what you loved most in the comments below. Thank you as always for watching, and I will see you next time.